Welcome back to Lake Matt. Today we're going to do chicken and dumpling soup, which my chicken and dumpling soup and my chicken tortilla soup are not terribly different. So my chicken tortilla soup, I do onion, tomato, tomatillo, and poblano. And for my chicken and dumpling soup, I do onion, carrots, and celery. But it's super cold outside, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to make them both at the same time. So I'm going to do a chicken tortilla dumpling soup. Now, I'm not going to mess with the vegetables just yet. Here's our big pot. First, I'm going to fill this with water and put a chicken in it. And while this is cooking, then I'm going to come over here and chop up. I've got like 3 of these poblanos. And then I'll probably do like maybe 5 carrots or something. Chop up like half of this celery. And then the tomatoes and tomatillos, just whenever this bowl starts looking full, that's when I'm going to be done with that. Mostly because I still need room for dumplings in this thing. I'm also going to put some garlic in there. Garlic. And an onion. So right now, I'm going to pause the video. And I'm going to put my chicken in here first. And I'm going to fill it to about here with water. Enough water to cover the chicken. And I'm just going to heat it up like that. Alright, y'all, we're back. So, we have our chicken, a whole chicken, all of it, bones, giblets, guts, everything. All that is important for making our soup taste delicious. I'm not using chicken stock or anything because we're cooking a chicken. It will make its own stock. Put the water most of the way up. It looks too full to put vegetables and stuff in there, but we're going to pull this whole bird out and take the bones out. That'll make a lot of room. Some of this water will cook off. There'll be room. That'll be fine. Turning it up. I don't really want it boiling, but I want it pretty close. Now, my vegetables, I'm going to start chopping. We have lots of vegetables to chop. And I'm just going to fill this bin up. So, if I was just doing regular chicken and dumplings, then I would do onion. And basically, once this chicken's going, it's going to take like 45 minutes to an hour. So I've got lots of time to chop all my vegetables. And I'm chopping lots of vegetables, so it will take a while. Now, when we do this, if you're doing just regular chicken and dumplings, and I'm just going to throw all my vegetables in this bowl. And when my bowl's full, that's when I know that I've got enough for now. So I got that in there. Let's get some celery. I'm not going to mess with all the leafy bits. I'll just feed them to my chickens. That's probably enough celery. Yeah, maybe a little more. That. Let's do some carrots. Apparently my dog will eat the food that falls on the floor, but not carrots, not vegetables. He'll only eat a vegetable if the dog, or if the kid gives it to him. That's probably enough carrot. Now we're going to do some tomatoes. I'm not doing everything very small because it's kind of nice to have like big chunky stuff. Makes your soup feel more hearty. It's literally supposed to be 7 degrees outside, and we're in Texas, which that's just outright ridiculous. So we're going with a hearty, rich, chunky soup with dumplings, because dumplings makes everything better. Some tomatillos. The tomatillos, you got to unwrap them, and after you peel this silly looking little paper thing off the side of it, then it just looks like a little green tomato. And we're just going to keep peeling and rinsing tomatillos. Alright, so again, not going super tiny with my cuts. Whoops. That's good enough. I've seen these chefs on TV. My knife technique is nowhere near as awesome as theirs. And not anywhere near enough. We're going to keep chopping those, but I'm going to take a break and do some poblano. Notice how I'm doing a little bit of each, and I'm just going to keep doing a little bit of each till this bowl is full. The reason I'm doing it just a little at a time, we want to balance. Sometimes in the past I've like started cutting one thing up and then I realized my stuff's full and I didn't get all the other stuff that I wanted. With the poblanos, it's just like a green pepper. You just kick out the seeds on the inside. They don't have much spice to them. They're not like serranos or jalapenos, but they do have some spice to them, especially for kids and stuff. That's not too... I might have to get a new knife, or a new knife sharpener. Alright, now we'll go back to some tomatoes. Yep, it's already doling up. Let's swap out now. That one's... Alright. Some more tomatoes. A sharper knife, they wouldn't be as squished. Now let's do some more tomatillos. Like I said, it's all about just a good mix. And if you like other vegetables, you could totally do other vegetables. Sneak away from me. Is going to be hot. And sometimes it's nice to cut the breast on the chickens open. So, 'cause that's the part that's going to take the longest to cool off. And I actually debone it by hand. So while I'm deboning it, I also shred all the pork or all the chicken up in my fingers to make it nice, small chunks. If I was just doing tortilla, I would fill this bowl even higher, like mound it up. But since I'm also putting dumplings in there, I'm going to leave some room for the dumplings. I'm going to get some garlic, give it a little thump. It helps break off the wrapper. This one, just to loosen the wrapper. And now I'm going to give it a big thump to mash it. And I'm just going to throw all this junk in there. Throw all that in. And let's do 3. You could do more. You could do less. It's really up to you. And let's give it a thump. That shot across the kitchen. That means the dog bowl's probably got some. Alright, that's good for now. Basically, once this chicken starts to, like the whole room smells like chicken, I'm going to pull it out. And I'm going to use a pan like this that's got room to hold the juice. So, I'll have that set aside, and then I'll show you how I actually debone the chicken when we get to that time. Alright, we'll be back in a bit.